Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into an exciting mix of music theory and creativity. The topic is how to improvise in A Aeolian mode with a reggae twist. Stick around for simple tricks, rhythmic tips and so much more. And now let's jump in. What is an Aeolian mode? The word Aeolian comes from the ancient Greek inhabitants of Aeolia. It's also called the natural minor scale, and in this case, the A minor or the A Aeolian scale will start on A and will end on A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and back to A. You can think of it as the C major scale, but starting and focusing on the note A. It has a melancholic, soulful vibe, yet it is very versatile, making it perfect, for example, for reggae's expressive and heartfelt style. Try playing this pattern slowly to get comfortable. Now let's get into some improvisation tips. Here are a few simple tips to sound amazing in A Aeolian mode. Tip number 1, emphasize the root note or note 1, the third and the fifth note. In A Aeolian, that's A, C and E. These notes anchor your improvisation and blend beautifully with most chords. Tip number 2, use passing notes and swing rhythm. Don't just stick to the notes of the chord you are currently on, but use passing notes in the right hand and keep that left hand playing chords on beat 2 and 4. Bring in some swing to your playing by syncopating the rhythm for a smooth and cool vibe. Tip number 3, sync with reggae rhythms. Reggae is known for its syncopation. Match your playing to the groove. Try short, punchy licks off the beat for that authentic vibe. Offbeats are the signature of reggae rhythm and they tend to happen on beat 2 and 4. Let's clap it out together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you emphasize that beat 2 and 4 instead of 1 and 3. Reggae music is full of syncopation. This is where rhythms don't fall on the expected beat, creating tension and groove. Play a syncopated chord progression over any track or just loop them around. You can start with 2 chords first, maybe A minor and G major, and loop them around to get comfortable with this syncopation. Practice with the metronome to ensure that your syncopation is tight. Don't be afraid to start simple and make sure you loop it around to get comfortable with that bouncy rhythm, with the laid backness of reggae music. Instead of playing notes evenly, make sure to stretch out the timing a bit to give that laid-back, groovy reggae feel. You can simply play your notes as long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. And now let's put it all together and play a simple chord progression in A Aeolian mode using A minor, G major, F major, and E minor chord progression. Loop around this chord progression over and over to get really comfortable. Don't forget to count your beats to ensure that your right hand comes on the off beat. And here is what you could do with your left hand once you get comfortable with playing just single notes in your left hand. You can use octaves for that extra edge. Make sure your notes are bouncy and staccato. And if you want to explore more in your left hand, feel free to use semiquavers, which are much faster notes in your left hand to make your improvisation more challenging but more fun. In our previous video, we discussed what the pentatonic scale is and how to work it out in a major scale. Today we will discuss how to work it out in the minor scale. The notes of the minor pentatonic scale are the 5 notes that are taken out directly from the natural minor scale. In this case, it's the A, the C, the D, E, and G. Those are the 5 notes that are taken out directly. You can work out the notes of the minor pentatonic scale in any minor scale as long as you know the degrees or the numbers of notes you need to use. It's the first note, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the 7th note. When you are comfortable with that, you can use extra syncopation and swing and extend the sequence of the pentatonic scale by playing and repeating it in different rhythmic patterns to make it super catchy and exciting. Focus on the A minor pentatonic scale, A, C, D, E, G, to keep your improvisation easy and smooth. It will almost feel very effortless to improvise as long as you stick to these notes, and you will sound very groovy. When you get comfortable with that, why don't you play the root note of every chord that you're going to in your left hand on beat 1 and hold it down whilst you syncopate in the rhythm in your right hand. Don't forget to leave enough space between phrases so it sounds like a really slow-paced conversation. All right, let's put it all together and match your improvisation to that feel. Notice how I'm keeping it simple. Short phrases with space to let the music breathe. That's the key in reggae. Less is more. Now it's your turn. Grab your instrument and jam along to this reggae track. Focus on the root note, which is note 1, the 3rd and the 5th note for a solid foundation. Add in passing notes and syncopation for character. Keeping your phrases tight and rhythmic. And that's how you can start improvising in A Aeolian mode with reggae rhythms. It's so much fun, right? Remember, music is about freedom and self-expression, so don't forget to explore your own unique sound. Let me know in the comments how your jam session went. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tips and tricks. Until next time, stay creative and keep improvising. You may like this video next, where you can continue to improvise over this reggae track.